Hello teacher, my name is Rocio Francisco. The following video is about the life of Steve Jobs before he was famous. Steve Jobs story. Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco, California in 1955, the result of the relationship between Abdul Fattah Handali, a Syrian Muslim immigrant, and doctor in political science, and Johnny Carroll Schiebler, an American of Swiss and German descent. Two young university students. They gave him up for adoption, a middle-class couple, Paul Jobs and Clara Hopin, of Armenian origin. Her biological parents later married and had another daughter, the novelist Mona Simpson, when Steve was not eating adulthood. In that new family, Steve grew up with his older sister, Patty. His adopted father, Paul Jobs, was a machinist on the State Railroad Company and his mother a homemaker. In 1961, the family moved to Mountain View City south of Palo Alto. They began to become a major center of the electronics industry. There, the Aston Comparative Middle School and hosted Arlon in Cupertino. Jobs was very interested in electronics and Gates, which led him to go nightclub called the Hewlett Packard Exploring Club, where the Hewlett Packard Skinners showed young people their new products. In the wartime, Steve saw his first computer at the age of 12. He was so impressed when he knew immediately how he worked on computers. Already in high school, until he played Packard darts. Steve's once responded to company president William Hilflin about some parts they needed complete a class project. William was surprised that the provided term had offered to a summer internship and this company. Steve would later be hired as a summer employee. Coinciding there with Steve was named through a mutual friend, Bill Fernandez. In 1972, he entered Reed College in Portland, Oregon. She attended here only 6 months before leaving due to night costs of her studying. Instead of returning home, he comes in acting class, listening for another 18 months, living a class of hope with minimal income. Curiously, his studied choreography taught by Robert Paganini specific him usually when the designated performs on the first Mac. After 2 years away from home in the fall of 1974, he returned to California with the aim of making a spiritual retreat in India and got Jobs and Titan Entertainment Inc., a video game manufacturer, when they collaborated in the creation of the game. Escape from the time of Steve Wozniak, he begins to attend the meeting on the Homebrew Computer Club, where Wozniak told him how he was trying to build a small home computer. Words were considered especially fascinating with the mercantile possibilities of Winix. Idea and convinces him to make and say, 1. Steve Jobs in charge of sales and investments, and Steve Wozniak secretly with the electronic machine. According to Nolan Bushnell, after his return from India, where he was accompanied by a former high school classmate and later Apple Freight employee, Daniel Kotkin, he announced he was resigning for retiree and founding Apple Computer. Steve offered a significant percentage of Apple's $15 million, which they did not accept. During this time, he experimented with cycling drugs, LCD, calling his experience one of the two or the three most important things he had ever done in his life. Thank you for your attention.